You guys thinking about moving to Reno, Nevada, but you don't know where to go?
And you're looking for some certain things, right? You want some elevation changes, a great place to walk the dog, ride bikes, something a little different.
Some amazing schools for the kiddos.
You want ponds? You need ponds?
We've got that in this video.
And what? And views. You need the views,
The
right?
views. Obviously, look
Boom.
at that. We're not just talking about Ryan and I. We're talking about the actual views. If that's something you're looking for, we're covering Caughlin Ranch, Reno, Nevada. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to the channel, guys, or welcome back to the channel.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Hanich. This is
Ryan Chickbara.
If this is your first time to the channel, we're doing all things living in Reno.
Yeah.
What it's like to live, eat, sleep, play, all that fun stuff. So again, if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you tap that little subscribe button.
Ding it.
Hit the bell so you get notified every single week when we put out a new video.
Yeah.
We are licensed real estate agents in the state of Nevada. So as much as we love putting out this content, we would love to help you more with your real estate needs.
Absolutely.
And this week is a fun one.
Yeah.
We're kind of not as fun as last week's video.
No, if you tune into last week's video, you saw we had some fun.
It was a good time. We wanted to do a deep dive into a development or multiple developments.
Yeah, we're going to be highlighting going forward some different areas in Reno that we really like and kind of just get into a more, we've done a vlog tour before where we talked about some of these different areas, but really kind of just dial in on what's specific to this exact location. And so today, what are we talking?
We are in the Caughlin Ranch area, neighborhood.
Yeah.
Location wise, we are southwest Reno.
Yeah, west southwest.
Yeah.
So right off of the McCarran Loop there that we talk about all the time, kind of entrenches all of old Reno. And they just kind of decided to build off of that back in the day. A couple smart gentlemen.
Yeah.
What year? 84?
It was in 1984. Yeah, they started developing Caughlin Ranch. It has now turned into 30 different developments.
Exactly, yeah. So when you take this little loop through here, Caughlin Parkway is the main road right off of that McCarran Loop.
And we recommend doing that, right? It's going to give you a feel of the entire Caughlin Ranch area. Either start up top, work your way down below, or start below and kind of work your way up.
Exactly. Yeah, you climb an elevation pretty quickly here, but you can see behind us, right? We got some pretty awesome views. Just right behind us on the other side there is actually downtown Reno too. So depending on where your lot is, you've got either some nice views or some spectacular views, I'll put it that way.
Exactly. And another reason why we love the area so much, we've got the Toyabe National Forest that we're looking at. It's behind, you guys can't see it. We've got B-roll of it. And it works all the way down to the Truckee River.
Exactly.
So it's gorgeous. There's some homes that are backing up right to that national forest that don't have neighbors, that you can jump and, hit one of the walking paths. Another touching point was the walking path.
Exactly. So they had 2,400 acres is what they took over.
2,400, somewhere around there.
Back in 84. And so they left 1,200 of that kind of untouched or developed in just this sense with more walking trails, right? So throughout this entire area, we've seen just driving through here right now, people hiking, people walking dogs, biking around.
All of it. And I think it came close to like 17 miles.
Yeah, it was almost 20, I think. Almost 20 miles of hiking trails that they have right through this area.
Yeah,
so.
And not all of it is developed, right? Not all of it's paved. There's going to be some that's dirt. But, I mean, shoot, 17, 20 miles, like that really can't get old. And it goes, at the top of the hill, kind of works its way down. So the views are immaculate. The neighborhood, the family feel is it's just a good spot, and there's some amazing homes as far as real estate wise.
Well, and then we're talking family friendly, right? So there's a lot of places in here. Some of them have a little bit of a retirement feel to them, and then others are like you got kids running around and whatnot, right? So there's a spot for everyone in here. The highest point in elevation, right past the shopping center there, is more. Not track home, they are still individual homes, but the homes are a little bit more on top of each other, a little bit smaller lot size.
Exactly.
But we just went and checked one out last Monday for a couple clients, and the neighbor next door was like,
super friendly.
In.
Yeah.
She was like the nicest lady in the world, and her son's out there dragging the garbage bin in. He's like, oh, am I getting a new neighbor to play with? Like he was all excited and stuff. We're like, we're just checking it out. But Yeah, up that way seems to be a little bit more family oriented, and then obviously you get into some of these spots and you're looking at huge lots and huge houses.
Definitely multi-million-dollar homes. Just from driving it, it seems that the top of Caughlin Ranch was developed first, right? So homes kind of built early 90s, kind of late 90s. Like Ryan said, lot sizes are a little bit smaller. And when you kind of start working your way down here, some of these homes are just
there's some
huge.
behemoths. We got some B-roll of that for you too. That's one of the newer ones that we looked at, or one of the newer ones developed, obviously. But
yeah,
that one is clearly very recent. Is when you turn in there, it's like just one basically big loop of some behemoth houses that were done very recently. So,
and the way they developed Caughlin Ranch, they didn't really want straight roads to kind of well, I don't know why the reason, but you've got these different pockets, and so there's a lot of windy roads. It's going to each give you kind of your own different view of the city, whether or not you've got downtown views or, you know, just the valley views.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing we kind of touched on before, is as you weave your way in and out of here, they mentioned that was kind of the developer's thought process, that they wanted the twists and the turns so you get all sorts of different cool views and whatnot. But man, when we get a lot of people reaching out who are, you know, we are high desert, right? But we get a lot of people reaching out that are like, I'd like some old growth, you know, I'd like some greenery, right?
Definitely.
And so this area right now is gorgeous. So we're in fall right now. You wouldn't be able to tell with the weather we got today.
Yeah, it's warm.
But the leaves are changing colors, right? And so when you look out over this right now, it is just absolutely gorgeous.
Just stunning. Yeah, and then real estate wise, potentially can break in right around the 600,000 mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's going to go all the way up into the multi-million-dollar properties.
Yeah, we did a check right before we came out to shoot today, and I think the median home price was right around 850, 860.
That's for the list price. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And that goes hand in hand with everything that we've been seeing. School-wise, also zoned for some of the best ranked schools per schools.org in the area, right?
Yeah. So you've got Roy Gom Elementary. We've got Reno High, and what's the one I'm missing here, Joe?
Was it Swope?
Swope.
Yeah.
Swope Middle.
Swope Middle School.
I knew the R and R's.
Yeah.
Roy and Reno. Yeah,
So,
Swope Middle School. All of those are top ranked as far as schools in Reno go, right near the top. So
yeah, and then we also have some private schools close and nearby.
Mm-hmm.
That is also an option as well.
Absolutely.
Perfect. I did want to touch on when kind of hiking or walking through some of these trails. There are signs that say "Keep bears."
Yeah, it's bear beware.
Bear aware.
Beware of bears, but it's bear beware, I think.
Bear beware. So just knowing your surroundings, right? The national forest is right there. I can't think of a time that I heard of a bear.
I haven't actually heard of anybody up here dealing with bears, but
I mean, if they're putting signs up, that I was also on the HOA website, and they had their own link, you know, of kind of what to do, how to take care of your trash, where not to put food, things like that. Just, you know, pretty awesome, and kind of shows how great the area is, that we are in city limits, right? We're 15 minutes from downtown Reno, but we've still got wildlife right here, potentially bears coming through the neighborhood.
Yeah, and we did want to touch on proximity, right? So when they built this, or when they envisioned this back in '84, they did touch on how they saw this area kind of just blowing up, right? They knew its proximity, and it's like, at first in '84, people were like, is that too far out, right?
Yeah.
As things have continued to grow, it's honestly, it's genius, right?
Very central.
It's like right off McCarran, and so you're 10 minutes down. If you take McCarran south, you're 10 minutes down to like central Reno right there. You've got your Whole Foods, all that different stuff right along that area. If you head north on McCarran, you're running into more shopping centers. You've got Kohl's up there. You've got your Walmart. You've got just tons of stuff in the area. So it's like, as far as location wise, it's hard to beat, really. I think
definitely
we're 12 minutes, if that, from the airport as well. I mean, it's
super close. Yeah, that's when we kind of wanted to touch on that. Yeah, close proximity. I mean, when they had the vision, I don't think they envisioned how great it was, but people love the area. We definitely know why. With the hiking trails, there's also 26 ponds. Throughout the area.
Yeah, there's some houses we were driving through here, and I was
your
joking.
Front yard had a pond.
I was joking with Joe. I'm like, if you got the young kids, it's like, beware of the pond now.
Put a little baby gate around it, little Miles. I can't have him freaking walking by
that one's right out there, but it's awesome. Yeah, you don't get that in. I mean, I'd say this has got to be, off the top of my head, the only neighborhood I know of that just has not only just like parks and trails like that, but actual water. So.
And what else was there? Three or four, I think 3 parks as well. So great for the kids, and or just cool, you know, hiking, walking, just the scenery is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else? Did we kind of touch?
I think we've touched. Yeah,
We
I mean,
did.
this is a place that we love. Like we said, we've been showing clients out this way. We know a lot of Nevada people are, you know, skeptical of the Californians moving in potentially, but we do get a lot of people from out of state who just love this area, right? And for some people, this reminds them a lot of kind of
Tahoe.
You know, sans the desert or the sagebrush, but the little bit of that rolling hills, right, where you actually get some elevation change immediately, right?
Definitely.
Because a lot of Reno is just right in the valley.
Yep.
You're relatively flat, and so this reminds some people of the Southern California area and stuff like that, just the way it's built out and stuff. So
Definitely. Great sushi spot up Skyline right up here. So
yep.
Sashimi Sushi, and then there's also the Skyline
Kitchen's up there.
Yeah.
And then they've got a great Italian spot up there. What the heck
La
is the name
Vecchia.
of it? La Vecchia. There
La
you go.
Vecchia. I have a buddy who lives right in the condos right next to him, and we frequent those 3 spots all the time. So if
Yeah.
you're looking for a happy hour, the wine spot, what was the name? The wine and bar. Skyline.
Oh, you're talking, yeah, just the one at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great
we've got
views.
Walden's book, or Walden's down there. Why? Now we just sound
Now
like
we're
idiots.
freestyling.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking right here off Skyline.
Oh, couldn't help you there.
But good spot, great happy hour, sushi's fantastic, and then amazing Italian restaurant, La Vecchia.
Yeah, and then at the bottom there, that was the one I was touching on.
Yeah.
Walden's coffee shop.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to go with a bookstore there. Wasn't there a Walden's bookstore back in the day?
I don't know.
Might have been a chain. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, that's a great little spot right down there. They got Yogurt Beach as well, so that's a place that the
Definitely.
families love to take the kids and stuff like that. So,
Right by the river. Beautiful. So that's it. That's it.
yeah, this is one of our favorite areas. Definitely call, reach out, text, email.
Caughlin Ranch, call us. We are the agents for Caughlin Ranch.
Us about Caughlin Ranch.
Yeah, we actually are the only agents for the Caughlin Ranch area. So call us, text us, email us.
I don't know if you could say that or not, but
Well, I just did.
screw it.
Yeah. Till the next one.
Later.